My dear students of grade 8 students, today we are here at the final exercise and final unit of your textbook students, and we are going to discuss its a final exercise that is reading to Pokhara International Airport inaugurated by Himalayan News Services. This is the text reading two part, and it's exercise here that we are going to discuss students, and it is the final video and the final exercise of your textbook of class 8 standard. Here we start the text student. The first one is the meaning of some of the highlighted words are given below. Find the words and write them down. Students, you have to find out some of the highlighted words given below, and find the words and the right of them. Okay, so these are the words which we have discussed in the text earlier, and you can take the help from the text in order to find out all the words from there. And here is the meaning of these words. And first one is praised, formally or officially is recommended. B number, extremely crowded by blocked with traffic and people. It's congestion and crowded, we can say. And C number for made a formal beginning of the initiative. It's inaugurated. And D number is the process of a period of changing from one state or condition to another. It's called transition. And the formal religious or public ceremony is ceremony, and the act of keeping something in good condition, maintenance. It's all about your exercise number A, students. Next one, we have the question and answer of this text, and I have written all the questions of all the answer of this question. Have a look at the answer. Here are the answers of all the question students which I have written. You can write from your students. First one, who inaugurated the newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport and why? The who inaugurated student, our Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal, introduced or inaugurated the recently built Pokhara. It's a territorial universal international airport terminal on January 1st, 2023. The second one is it's B number. How is the airport useful according to Prime Minister? How this airport is useful according to the Prime Minister? According to Prime Minister, it's the air terminal will contribute the financial advancement not for the Pokhara but for the country's economy as well. C number. What was the first airline to land on the newly built airport? Which one? The last one, first one, local. Uh, to begin with, the carrier took arrival on the recently built terminal was Himalayan aircraft was the first one. And D number, why were the local recommended by the Deputy Prime Minister? Yes, the local people were recommended by the delegates and the serve for their penances and the persistency for the completion of the extent. And the E number is why I see you grateful to the government of Nepal and CNNA. And it's thankful to the government of Nepal and the CNN for their long-standing commitment, consistency, and comprehensive back to the organization work. And how the airport infrastructure and air services vital according to Mr. Taoma. And Taoma newly, okay, he was the guest, and who was invited for that inauguration ceremony, and that according to Mr. Tauma, air terminal framework and discuss administration are imperative for guaranteeing network social economic advancement and fiscal help the endeavors in landlocked country nation. He also mentions that it's really going to help the Nepal, and he was thankful to the government of Nepal for inviting him for that ceremony. It's all about your exercise question and answer. Now it's time to move next one. It's a C number. Why do you think the operation of an international airport is helpful in economic development of a country? Discuss. Do you think students this operation of international airport is going to helpful in the development economic development of a country? So here is the answer which I have written. Student, this is the answer number 4 here. and its operation of international air terminal is basis for a country's financial improvement. It empowers worldwide exchange and tourism also, pulling in speculation and making commerce opening. And airplane terminal improves network inside the nation, cultivating household, exchanging tourism. And there are so many advantages that because of this newly built airport is going to help nation economic. Also it also advance information trade and innovation progression, profiting different businesses in general. And universal international airplane terminal plays a crucial part in the driving financial development, making occupation and making slides and thriving of the country. It's really going to help in many ways students in economic and in different way. It's going to help the country's economy. So we can say it's so really helpful for the economic development of the country. Next exercise that we have writing two. In writing two, write a news report using the following clues: hospital inaugurated in duty. Here is the clue given here, students. So you have to use this clue in order to write a news report. You have to make a news report. Suppose you are a journalist and of any newspaper, and you have to make a news. This is a clue, and it is the hospital which is inaugurated in Doti. You know, so this is the clue: a hospital inaugurated among a big mass by Minister of Health. And you have to mention the name of the minister, health minister here first, and which hospital was inaugurated. You also have to mention here, and support the government of Nepal that work started. And you have to mention the time also in 2021, and recently the capacity of 60. And you have to mention some features of hospitals, its capacity of sitting, bedding capacity and all, and look happy and hopeful about the future. Then you have to talk about its future aspects also. I have written a news here, you can write from there, students. This is the headlines. And modern hospital inaugurated in Doti as a district, is the western part of Nepal. And health minister Doti, December 2023. You can write in the same way a modern hospital was introduced in the Doti, Nepal in 2020, and its work was finished in 2021. The clinic was built with the budgetary bluster of the government of Nepal and incorporated 60 capacity of the 60 beds. And the inauguration ceremony was gone by the huge swan, counting the serve of health. Students, you have to mention the name of the here health minister, but I didn't haven't mentioned here. But you can write from it. Okay, who is the recent health minister of our country? You have to mention here. The hospital is anticipated to supply much needed healthcare administration to the individual of duty. And the healing center contains a assortment of offices counting a common ward, a maternity ward, and a working room, and also encompassing of drug and store and resource library. And this is all I have mentioned. It's a feature about the feature of this hospital in the second paragraph. And in the first paragraph, when and who inaugurated this hospital, I have mentioned. And the second, I have talked about its features. And in the last one, the individual duty are exceptionally cheerful and confident, approximately long term of the modern healing center. They accept that the clinic will get to the quality healthcare and make strides to their quality of life. And finally, you have to mention its benefits also to the people of the Doti. And this is how you can make a news for a news headline for a newspaper. And this is all about your exercise, writing exercise, students. So now it's time to move next one, which is it's the next one is it's a grammar part. And in grammar, first one, choose the correct alternative for each of the following sentences. Let's do that. First one is a teacher said to us, "What do you want?" Yes, this is direct. You have to, mm, you know, you have to select the indirect or right indirect speech here. That the teacher said to us, what do you want? Okay, direct speech is given and you have to choose the best answer, best indirect speech. The first one is the teacher asked us what we wanted is the right one. Second one, he said to me, will you please help me? Here is the third one, she asked me to help her. It's an imperative sentence. And the C number, he said to me, don't sit on my
Students, there
back.
is again
Again, he
mistake
told me
in
not to
D
sit on
number
my back.
question.
D
My
number,
sister said to him, the earth moves around the sun. The right answer is, students, it's number 3. My
E number, she said to me, I don't believe you. The first one is the right one. She told me that she didn't believe me. And the F, she said, can you run? She asked if I could run. And G number, they said they have seen a lion. And first one is the right one answer. They said that they had seen a lion. The H number, she said, I am waiting for Sarita. It's number 3. She said that she was waiting
students,
for
there is a
Sarita.
mistake in ing number. In
I
I
number
number, students, I number answer is first one, and J number answer is third one. Students, there is a mistake, typing mistake.
is all about your direct indirect speech. And let's now move to the next one. It's B number, change the following sentences into indirect speech. I have solved all the exercise. Okay, students, number B exercise, and you can write from there. This is the answer of B number exercise grammar part 2. With that, students, it's all for today. As I told you, this is the last videos of your textbook. And students, I hope all these videos will be helpful and informative to all of you. And students, I'll be back very soon with the it's all the listening parts and the detailed grammar explanation in very soon. And till then, students, keep watching my video. See you in the next one.